Okay, this is a little explanation video for Carl Flesch, the one-string scales and arpeggios. This is the first page of every key. So if you go on to page 1 in your book in C major, the first page and number 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are one-string scales, arpeggios, broken thirds, well, scales, arpeggios, major, minor sevenths, broken thirds, and then a chromatic scale on each string. So number 1 means your lowest string. So I'm on viola, so C string, but violin would be G string. So you have to play through those 3 lines with the fingerings that are written in there, all on the C string. So just assume that on your lowest string, there's no shifting onto other strings. So the fingering goes for that. Then the other catch is, sometimes you'll see that 2 of the numbers, like this happens for viola, like on the very first one, C major, number 3 and number 4, are the same 3 lines. So what that means is that when you do it, third string on viola is what? If the first string, if number 1, actually, this is opposite when we use those Roman numerals in music. Usually Roman numeral 4 is your lowest string, but in this, number 1 is your lowest string. It's not Roman numerals, but in this, number 1 is your lowest string and number 4 is your highest string. So let's just say for viola, what would be string 3 in this Carl Flesch?
D.
Right, D, and then string 4 would be your A string. Violin, string 3 would be your A, and 4 would be your E. The numbers occur on the same 3 lines of the exercises. So what that means is that you're using the same set of fingerings and actually playing the same notes in the same octave, just in on different strings. So for example, that viola one, the viola, it says, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I did that. That was number 4, doing on an A string. When you do it number 3, see how way high it is up on D string? It's the same fingering, just on D string. Okay, so get that aside. I want you to do primarily 2 different bowings, but maybe 3. The first bowing you should do on every single one, you can play this with me, Justin, is we're going to play it slowly with separate bows. We're not going to play through the whole thing. And you should have a drone on, a tonic drone. I don't have that on right now. Okay, so first you're going to do that, just getting get it really in tune and get all your shifts clean. It gets especially hard when you're where you have to do these arpeggio shifts, etc. Okay, then you're going to play 1 beat per bow. So for example, it would be like this. You can try it with me. Etc. Then and the third way is that's kind of like, I don't want to say optional because then nobody will do it, but you should not do the third way unless the other 2 ways are really good, is where you play it as written. And I was out of tune. And you should do it as written with a drone, but I want you to focus primarily on the first 2 bowings.